Hi everyone, welcome to Over Organic. In electrochemistry, we study conversions between electrical energy and chemical energy. That means the conversion of electrical energy to chemical energy and vice versa, chemical energy to electrical energy. And the apparatus inside which this entire process occurs is called as a cell. Therefore, cells can be of two types. One, where electrical energy is converted to chemical energy, and the other, where the chemical energy is converted to electrical energy. So the cells of this first category, where electrical energy is converted to chemical energy, they are called as electrolytic cells. And the cells of this other category, where chemical energy is converted to electrical energy, they are called as electrochemical cells. The most common example of electrolytic cell is electroplating of metals. Often we hear things electroplated with costlier metals like gold. During electroplating, a thin layer of either an expensive or a less reactive metal is coated over another metal to either make it look more attractive or just to keep it safe. On the other hand, electrochemical cells are very commonly used for supplying power to watches, calculators, and various other electronic gadgets in the form of pencil or button cells. So let's first discuss electrochemical cells. In electrochemical cells, chemical energy changes to electrical energy. But how does this happen? First of all, a chemical reaction happens. And during this chemical reaction, transfer of electrons occurs. And we all know the transfer or movement of electrons is called as electricity. Therefore, this transfer leads to electricity. So we can say that during this chemical reaction, chemical energy changed to electricity or electrical energy. And this electrical energy is used to supply power to watches, cell phones, and other electronic gadgets. Now let's discuss electrolytic cells. And as we mentioned earlier, the most common example of electrolytic cell is electroplating of metals. In electroplating, we take a container and put inside it two metals. Let's say the first metal is this, metal A, which is to be electroplated on the other metal, which is metal B. And inside this container, we take a solution which allows electricity to pass through it and hence helps the electricity to produce the desired chemical reaction. So electroplating is a type of chemical reaction and therefore we need chemical energy for this chemical reaction to happen. Here this chemical energy is provided by electrical energy. So we just discussed that in electrochemical cells, electrical energy is produced by using chemical energy. So here in this case, we can either use an electrochemical cell here, which will provide the required electricity or electrical energy, or we can directly use an electricity source here. So either ways, when we put an electricity source here, that leads to a chemical reaction. And because of this chemical reaction, metal A would start forming a very thin and uniform plate-like layer on metal B. And since this plate-like layer is formed because of electricity, hence the name electroplating. So this was all about electrochemical and electrolytic cells. But are there any such cells which are both electrochemical as well as electrolytic? Meaning, they are capable of converting chemical energy to electrical energy and vice versa, electrical energy to chemical energy. The answer is yes. But what do such cells look like? You all know about these cells. All your rechargeable cells are both electrochemical as well as electrolytic. There are two phases of these rechargeable cells. One is charging and the other is discharging. So when you charge your cell phone, you connect it to an electrical supply which provides electrical energy. And that electrical energy causes chemical reaction inside your cell phone's battery. This means that electrical energy is getting converted to chemical energy. And then when you use your cell phone, it is called discharging. And during discharging, this chemical energy is again converted to electrical energy, which powers your cell phone. And this is also one of the reasons why cell phones are called as cell phones, because they have a cell inside them, unlike the landline phones which do not have any cell. Another common example of such kind of cells is lead-acid battery, which is commonly used in inverters. Battery is nothing but a group of cells. So during charging, this cell behaved like an electrolytic cell, and while discharging, it acted like an electrochemical cell. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.